So this is the new gym in Oslo. It's on the other side of the city. It's huge as well. I think that it might be like the nicest climbing gym in the world, potentially. Right now you can't see it, but there's a waterfall outside. It's frozen now because it's been super cold lately. I'll show you around actually. So these are the lead walls. The black wood over there is set by me. It's probably like an 8C or something. Maybe I should try that in another video. If you guys want to see it, comment below. And these walls are around 16 meters, I think. But Marcus said earlier that he thinks they look bigger.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's a little bit more narrow here than in the other gym. But it's pretty brand new. It opened this fall, so the finish, everything is so nice. And this room especially, with the windows, with the view to the waterfall and everything, it's just like so beautiful. This gym is kind of a little bit different than the other gym, where it's like it's separated into different smaller parts, while the other gym is very open. But I'm going to show you all the other rooms as well. Like, I want to show you everything, but I think if I showed you everything, this would take like an hour or something, this video. It would be a little bit too long, I think. But that is kind of the whole idea with this channel though, is to make it a little bit more slow paced, a little bit more authentic. There's so much stuff that I've wanted to share on the main channel, but at this point it's very difficult because for the main channel you need a really good wrapping, so you need a good thumbnail and title. So I think on this channel we're gonna tone it down quite a lot. And now we're moving into the reception. So this is pretty nice, a little bit smaller than the other gym, but we have a lot of Rugner stuff selling here. T-shirts, you guys all know, and then the high baller pants, the harness pants, and the anchor pants. Actually, the office, the Rugner office is just down there, so after the session we might go and check that out so you guys can see how we send out the different products. I think that's going to be at the very end. And then, of course, the world's best chalk, the Magnus. We also sell here. It's probably not that interesting, but just to see kind of like, I just think that the finish, everything is like really nice. And also, of course, because it's like brand new. But yeah, the change rooms. Is there anyone in there? I think there's one in there. Yeah, so we can't show you the changing rooms right now, but they're really beautiful. They have windows as well. And then, I think this is going to be like the main focus today. We call this Gneiskampen, so the Gneis fight or whatever. So it's a little bit similar to Bowler of the Week at the other gym, but here there are, how many different bowlers? I think it's 8 different bowlers. And they all set in a comp style, and then there's a list, so you write down your name and then all the bowlers that you do, and then at the end of the month, not the week, we do like a shuffle where there's like a winner every month, not based on how many bowlers you've done, but just for participating basically. So some of these are not so hard, but some of them are actually really hard. So the hardest ones usually probably like 1 or 2 people at the gym climb them, and the easiest ones like a lot of people can do. Here's a little beginner section. There are so many sections at this gym, so I think by the end of it you guys are gonna get really confused. As you can see, there are a lot of windows everywhere. It's a very old building. It's been restored just for this purpose. And then there's the training section. It's a little bit empty right now. There's still room for a lot more gear, but I think this, when it's completely done, is going to be really sweet. Hey guys, so these are the LED walls. I made a video from a main channel earlier where we tested them in Bergen. So we have them at this gym as well. So it's basically a little bit like a kilter board, just that it's set more like commercial bouldering. And there's my sister is the main route setter at this gym, by the way, Hanna. I think you've seen her before in some very old videos of mine. I know that a lot of people have asked if she's ever coming back on the channel, so I guess now she's back on the channel. She's the main route setter here, so she's here quite a lot. and now she's working, so unfortunately she won't be able to join me on the session. But then some easier climbing, lead, out to blaze, everything. So there's just a lot of small sections here. And this gym is also closer to the city center in Oslo. So the other gym is on the east side and this is on the west side of town. And also for me, it's like almost walking distance to this gym, so that is really nice. So campus board, hangboards. It's nice that you get to kind of, it's a little bit separated from the rest of the gym. So you can hide out here and do your training. And then this is like where we do courses, climbing courses and stuff. It's a separated room so that it's not so loud. We're actually gonna climb in this video too, but first I just wanted to show you the gym. So this is the last floor. There's some commercial bouldering, just what you guys are used to. We don't have grades at this gym, so there's tape grades. I think that's a shame. I like grades, but that's how it is. And then 2 more LED walls. So 45 degrees, and this is slab. So the thing here is that you just like put in, so you have these pads where you just put in the grade, 60 plus, and then you press it, and then show on wall. I don't know, oh, it's this wall. And this is a really nice space because you have windows and a view and everything. Very rarely in climbing gyms I've been to, you have a view and the waterfall outside. For me that is like super nice. It's like super beautiful, and in the summer there's salmon in that waterfall, so people go out and fish, which is crazy because it's like so close to the city. So yeah, this is what we're gonna focus on today. I'm gonna try to do all those boulders for you guys. I don't think anyone has done all of them, so I'm gonna try to do them in like an hour or something. I'm gonna get warmed up. So I think the black is the easiest. So I'm gonna start with that. So this one starts here, I think. So yeah, my guess is that's probably around like 6A maybe. But slab 6A can be pretty hard. This was not too bad. Maybe the red one looks a little bit dynamic, but I don't think it's as bad as it looks. Starting here, jumping out. It's a little bit hard to hit that campus high foot top. All these boulders are set in like what you call the comp style. So they're pretty like dynamic and playful. It requires you to like find the best or the right solution. So even though some of them are not physically so hard, they're very hard to figure out sometimes, and just like have to try them over and over again just to get the movement right. Alright, so I know that you guys like grades, I do too, so I think that one maybe a 60 plus, I would say. Actually, and what date is it today? Today's the 19th. Yeah. And on the 25th, I'm going to Czechia to meet Adam again. We're gonna do, for his channel, we're gonna climb a board, like on a spray wall, with a guy called Martin Stronic. So that's gonna be for his channel. And then we're gonna make one video for my channel. Because we're releasing a course with Adam on altitude, elite course. I think that's gonna be really great. And that is, the launch is on the 7th of February. So that's also why I'm going to Czechia. And you guys have probably seen that I wear different shoes, but they're not actually different. They're just a different color. Limited edition orange Dragos. All right, which one should I do next? Let's see. I guess I could do maybe this black one. Whoa, almost slapped my feet. Pretty tricky actually. You have to really trust your feet there. I'd say maybe a 6C. So maybe a grade easier than the red one. All right, maybe the yellow. This looks like a big dino. I've seen on his Instagram that you have to catch the toe as well. This is the sort of bowler that it's easy to do in a few tries, but it's hard to do flash.
What would you grade this just by looking at it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Trying to grade it before I climb them. The top looks pretty slopey as well, so I would say a 7A plus maybe. 7B maybe. The first like running jump looks really technical, but I don't think it doesn't make it that difficult, because if you try it enough times you're gonna do it. So things that are more technically tend to be graded harder, like slabs also are graded harder than more physical bowlers.
Yeah.
It was actually easier than it looked like. The jump was pretty comfortable, but it's like you only get one chance to stick that toe. If you don't stick it on the first attempt, you're gonna be off. So a little bit of luck involved too in those bowlers. And this one, I'd probably grade 7A plus. I think 7A plus is pretty accurate. The top is pretty physical. So it's just like a combination of two styles, this one, I think. All right, so the green one is gonna be way more powerful, I think. This one doesn't look so technical, so it's more just about pulling, but it should suit me better, that style. Although I do prefer the more comp style. I think it's so much fun to climb on the comp style, even though I'm not super good at it, I still love it. Yeah, it looks like it has some like gnarly crimps, the green one. Yeah, that's not so easy. That one's gonna cost a lot of skin too. Those volumes are pretty hard for the skin, but I feel like I wrestled that one. So yeah, that one I would say is like around 7C maybe. 7B plus 7C. So, red holes. This one looks maybe like a, let's say 7A maybe. Yeah, maybe a little bit easier, maybe 60 plus. Now I have the two hardest left. It's the black one and then the blue one. I think I'm gonna start with the black one. That looks the easiest out of them. Okay, so how I think you do this is you dyno up to this, you use that swing to land on this, and then you're not able to actually land, so you just have to kick off immediately, go back to this one, catch that, and then that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do 5 moves in a row, basically. It's hard for the brain to like kind of process it quick enough. I think that's the main thing. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. You just have to be loose, you know. The body, first attempt usually is like so stiff, the body. You just like loosen up, not be so tight. The thing I love about a bowler like this too is that you can try it many times in a row. You don't get too tired, because resting is boring. Nice. That is like super beautiful.
Yeah.
So I guess that this wooden one was around 6A. Do you think that is correct? I mean, you have the answer since you set most of these, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be around 6A to 6A plus.
6A
Yeah.
to 6A plus. I think that's pretty accurate. And then the yellow one, that I think was one of the coolest ones. Did you set
Yeah.
that one as well?
Yeah, I said it with the Miro. But
Yeah, oh, you both said
together
it.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that grade is? I guess my guess was around 7A plus 7B.
Yeah. It's 6C, 6C plus.
6C, 60 plus.
Yeah.
The yellow. Is the
Yeah, it's 6C,
yellow
60
60
plus.
60 plus?
Yeah.
But she's the one grading it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't necessarily agree in that.
You don't agree? Okay.
I don't.
No, I think.
But it's hard to
I
grade
think red tape would
this
have
kind
been
of
right.
style because it's not very physically hard.
Yeah.
But it's more like a technique. So if you do it once, it's
Yeah.
easier.
So Hannah is the main root setter here now, and we made a few videos on my main channel, but that is like many years ago. So the OGs are still gonna remember, but for all you new guys, this is my sister. Have you done all of these as well?
No, not all of these.
Which ones are you missing? The blue one and the,
The
black
blue
one?
one and the black one, and I haven't tried the green one that much.
Okay, but you
yeah.
haven't done that either. Yeah.
No,
Okay. Yeah.
but the blue one is the hardest one, or
Yeah.
the most technical one.
Actually, since last time too, I'm now an uncle because of my sister. She has 2 kids, so I'm an uncle, and that's really cool. And they're climbing too. I mean, Hauke is climbing a little bit at least.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be the next generation. So Hugo should watch out. Hugo is Adam Ondra's kid. Yeah. So this is the hardest one, I think, but it doesn't look like the hardest one. It looks pretty easy actually, but I know it's hard. I think I've seen people try it on Instagram, and you're supposed to go up and kind of land in a mantle. You're supposed to like jump into it like this or something. It's I don't understand how that's physically possible, so but I'll try it.
Tror du det går?
I'm just gonna try whatever feels easier or looks easier to me. I don't think the intended way is good for me. Even though it's like moves that I usually feel pretty strong in, like mantling. I think it looks easier to stay lower on this boulder. That was easier. It's a shame though, because that move would have been really nice. But it's definitely easier to cheat it. These boulders are very different from what I'm gonna climb with Adam when we're doing the spray wall thing. For the spray wall, you just need pure power. This is a lot of finesse and technique and timing, and I feel like the last few years I've been pretty much consistent. Like since 2019, I've been on the same level, but a little bit up and down. So on a scale from like 1 to 10 in how strong I feel right now, I would say around a 6 maybe. I mean, I still have like a week of getting in shape, so maybe I can get it up to like a 7 or 8 before the trip. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know, I like making those videos because, you know, I don't have to be strong because the other guys are so strong, you know? And that's what I've been feeling a little bit with these videos too, that I don't like filming when I feel weak, because I feel like, I don't know, and lately I've been feeling weak, so it's been really hard to make videos, but that's also the purpose of this second channel, to, I don't know, kind of not care so much, just upload whatever I feel like, do whatever I feel like, and hopefully you guys will watch. That's the idea. I think we should go and check out the Rogne office. It's just like a 5-minute walk from here. Just so you guys can see where we produce all this stuff. Well, not the production, but where we send out the stuff. The warehouse, the people who work there. Yeah, just when you guys order, like, where's it coming from? I'm always curious when I order stuff, so I think it'd be nice to show you guys. So this is the Rogne headquarters, I guess you can call it. It's not a lot, it's not very glamorous or anything, but we're thinking of moving to another place. We've outgrown this area a little bit, but I think it's just cool to show you guys that it's not like some remote company. It's like we do everything from Oslo here, and I see the guys like every week. And this is where we ship everything out from, this office right here. Hey guys. So this is where we do all the business. Have you guys, are these released yet?
Yeah.
They are, okay. Today actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. So these are scratchers. You scratch Magnus's back, we'll scratch yours. And then you scratch and you can win stuff. So you see there's a whole, look at all these. So we're gonna, is that with every order now?
Yeah, with chalk only.
With chalk only?
Yeah.
Okay, right. It's pretty cool. And here, like, a lot of mag dust. And Petter is the CEO of Rogne.
Yeah.
The brain behind everything. Maybe if you've emailed with Rogne, maybe you talk to him or Jasmine probably. And sometimes I'm also in the chat.
Yeah. So we're all helping
customer service, yeah. But yeah, Petter is like the brain behind a lot of the products. Him and his brother Marius. So, hey there, go ahead and do things that make you happy. Don't mind if you take a break from all the other stuff you have going on. Get out there and be great. That's what, when you open the box, that's the first thing that meets you. Feel great, do great. So, but as you can see, I just told them before we went in here that we've kind of outgrown this office a little bit. It's a little bit too small now.
This were supposed to be our offices, but now it's a storage facility.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we're looking at something bigger, but that's I guess that's a good sign. So this is the old one. This is the new one, right?
Yeah. So this has like a pure denim fabric. It's really a high quality fabric, but the manufacturing of it is very high quality.
Yeah.
But we decided to, like, this is one of like our staple products, so we wanted to improve it.
I think this seems, when you feel it, it feels way higher quality.
Yeah, and most people are very impressed by the feeling.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they expect, but we only expect high quality. So this is improved in terms of, like, we have a magnetic closure here, and the
buckle is way bigger too.
Yeah.
You see how tiny this one is compared to this?
Yeah, we are more focused on, like, trying to improve the production quality than launching new products all the time.
Yeah.
So it's incremental improvements all the time on all new batches, basically.
Yeah, and that's also something this year we might come up with some of the classic pants, but just with like a few like new updates, like maybe an extra pocket or something.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, the big thing about the pants is that it's very easy to tear climbing pants. So, like, the small details on the seam work is so crucial for the product quality. Yeah. So doing all the improvements incremental is like the way we.
Because we have like the harness pants. Probably to most people it looked the same as when we first launched it, but it has a lot of upgrades. So I guess this was more like the old school vlog style. You guys get to see a little bit of what I'm doing, and also more climbing, a little bit more slow pace. Different videos. I hope that you appreciate it. If you do, please comment below what you want to see in the future, and I will see you next time.